My Kawaii Family. I'm welcome to My Kawaii Family.
Hi everybody, today I am going to be doing a review and a kawaii DIY on this awesome book we got to make your own Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum. Now this book came out just a couple of weeks ago and it is a Disney Tsum Tsum Amigurumi collection book, and I actually was really excited because I thought that it was a pattern book for all of these tsumus, but it's really not. It's just a pattern book and kit, which is pretty cool, for this one Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum. And amigurumi, if you don't know, is crochet, and I love to crochet, but that's what it is. And here it actually came as a kit, so it's got all the instructions and everything you need. And this is what the kit looked like before I opened it. And this book is really super awesome. It was only, as you can see right here, it was only 299 yen. That's only about $2.50. That is super cheap. It's a lot cheaper than the regular mini tsumutsumus, the mini size, I should say, from the Disney store. And you can make your own, and it's gonna be uniquely something you made. Now, this book comes with the pattern instructions. Let me see, let's get to where it was. So it came with all the yarn and everything you needed. Amigurumi uses a super small little hook like this. It is a 2.5 millimeter hook, and that is super tiny. And it came with the hook and the yarn and the thread and the fabric and everything you need. It came with pattern instructions. I'm gonna cover it up so you can't see it all, but it came with pattern instructions in Japanese. They use crochet charts, which I think is super cool because it doesn't matter what language you speak, as long as you can read the chart, you can crochet what they got. It came with fabric and patterns and everything. And if you can't read the chart, that's fine because it came with completely detailed instructions. Now they are all in Japanese, but if you're able to crochet, you should be able to follow along with no problem. And even if you're not able to crochet, back here, it came with complete crochet instructions. Now, if you're trying to tackle an amigurumi on your very first time you've ever crocheted, I think you might have bigger problems because that's not the easiest thing to do. But I want to show you the process that I went through as I was doing it. And are you ready, guys, to see how Minnie turned out? Are you ready to see what she looks like? Here she is. Oh, what do you think, guys? Here is my amigurumi Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum. Isn't she cute? It actually came with the fabric to make her bow and the fabric to make her skirt. It came with all the yarn that you need. And so I made her. What do you think, Kawaii Kid?
Yeah, she's really cute.
She's super cute, huh? And the funny thing about this is I've seen people posting theirs on Instagram and stuff that they have made. Everybody's is a little different because it depends on how you crochet, how tightly, how loose. It depends on where you're putting the eyes and how you do the eyelashes and where everybody's kind of looks a little unique. So everybody's got their unique mini tsuma. So I want to compare her. Here is mine. Here is the mini size Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum from the Disney store. So you see this one is a little bit bigger. They make a little bit bigger than the mini size, but they look very similar, don't they, Kawaii Kid?
Mm-hmm.
So super cute. I really do love this kit. It's very cute and it's very authentic looking, but like I said, just you made it yourself. Now if I'm gonna review the kit, I can be all kinds of honest with you about it. It was not difficult. I think that a tsumutsumu is probably one of the easiest shapes to crochet an amigurumi. It's just a little cylinder and then these little parts here. So easy wise, it was super easy to do, especially if you can crochet. This was no problem. I could probably make a dozen of these, but the yarn that came in the kit, of course, like I said, the kit was only about $2.50 or somewhere around in there. The yarn is terrible. The yarn was not very good quality. It's stiff, it's definitely not soft, and it frayed a lot. It had knots in it, like come to the end of the yarn and it would have a knot in it, and I hate that. So I would much rather have used my own yarn, and I could, since I have the pattern, I could crochet her or Mickey and use my own yarn. But yeah, the yarn that comes with this is not very good. And these little pieces here, her eyes, they came with a piece of adhesive back felt. You just cut them out. That's also kind of cheap. I will probably end up gluing those on, because right now it's just kind of sticky backed on there, so they're not going to last very long like that, especially if Kawaii Kid wants to play with it. So it would be better to glue those on, I think. And these little parts, the skirt and the bow, are just glued on. Now this was supposed to be sewed on, but I don't like hand sewing, so I just glued it on, and this is supposed to be glued on. It was in the instructions to do that. So again, if Kawaii Kid's playing with it, that probably won't last a whole, you know, very long, just having that glued on. But I guess you could hand sew it. I just didn't want to do that. But the only other drawback was it came with stuffing, and it was not nearly enough. I mean, she just looked empty. I actually have tons of stuffing back there, so I stuffed her double than what came with it, and she's still pretty squishy. I mean, she's not overstuffed, and I put double what they sent inside of her, and she does have little beans in the bottom. It came with that, just like these guys do, but it needed more of those as well. But overall, the kit is amazing. The instructions are great. I would prefer to use my own yarn and materials, but you know, for $2.50, this was awesome. And now look at this adorable mini Tsum Tsum I have. I want to ask you guys before we go, look at this. Now they are going to come out with more of these kits. I know they're going to come out with Pooh and Donald next month. They have release dates for those, and they're going to come out with Stitch. They don't have a release date for him yet, but I'm thinking probably April. And since these guys down here are actually numbered 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I know that they are already probably have projected release dates for those as well. But if you count out all of these guys, it ends up that Mickey perfectly falls in October. So I'm pretty sure they're going to release every one of these guys as kits. So my question to you guys is, leave a comment down below about which one of these you might like to see me try out. So I want you to leave in the comments down below which one you'd like to see me do, because I am definitely not doing all of these guys. That's just, I'm not buying and doing all of those, especially since the pattern is pretty easy. I could probably figure a lot of them out. But if some of them get a popular response, I will definitely pick those up throughout the year and do those as well. So make sure and leave in the comments who you want to see. Everybody, please subscribe to My Kawaii Family for more kawaii videos, and give us a big ol' amigurumi tsum thumbs up for this video. And we will see you next time. Say bye, guys. Say bye, Kawaii Kid.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.